Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not sure what's been happening with my internet connection, and I may get disconnected without me knowing it. Okay, so yeah, I'm really sorry about that. And if I got disconnected, I may not know that I got disconnected. So I will just continue to move on. So yeah, finger crossed that I won't get disconnected again, because that's like a really annoying. Okay, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, let's continue. Like the format that I just did earlier. So previously we'll talk about the different data type, and we did not finish with all the data types. So today's stream will be like approximately 1 hour. So we can finish recording the data type. So we got this data type playground, and I'm going to open it. Yeah, so yeah, we're talking about the float and double. Okay, so let's continue. I believe we got float, double, integer, and we got the string as well. So that's yeah, that's pretty much all this like frequently used. Where's my coffee? Okay, let me get my coffee. So yeah. Yeah, so or check the connection. Hello. I am live. Yeah, something like that. So it's like no error. That means they well, I'm live. So that's pretty good. I'm going to make all this like a little bit smaller. Okay, because I got a lot of going on my screen. So yeah, let's get started. Okay. So previously we talked about double and floats, and when to use double, when to use float, and let's continue to move forward. To talk a little bit more about different data type. So if you look at deep down how the computer works, so basically it's just like different logic gates, open, close, right? 1 or 0, true or false. That's the basic language of computing. True or false. So when we learn this kind of data type, we call that Boolean. So Boolean is kind of just a fancy way to say true or false. So basically Boolean just store two things, true or false. Sometimes we'll call that like a bool, okay? And this is a keyword, so I'm going to add the just the comment to like hide it, so the compiler won't actually run this, because if you go like bool, it will actually be a keyword. It's kind of data type. So for example, I'll say some variable, okay? Yeah, by the way, I will combine the variable as well as the data type together. So for example, for Boolean, normally I would name something like this. So is something. So often I use this for app development as well as for game development. I also got like a game dev. So if you're interested, you can check it out. It's really interesting. But normally if I make some criteria to say, hey, I want to trigger something, I want to, some pop-up window, or is user like in the air, like in the game, like user is like players jumping in the air, okay? Is the player in the air, or is the player touching the ground? Is the player like armed, okay? Got like a sword, something like that. That means it is true or false, okay? So this has got like some sort of tips inside here, because you can make it like a positive criteria, or you can make it a negative criteria. So basically, if say for example you want to store like whether the user is logged in or not. Okay, you can say is not logged in. That will like flip the criteria, and you have to like really think really hard about it. And sometimes you can like get a counterintuitive feeling, and then you may accidentally make it wrong. So it's really crucial here. I personally make it straightforward. Okay, so basically, if I got like criteria to like Boolean to store the login information, I'm going to say is logged in. Really simple. True means logged in, and false means not logged in. Okay, that way it's like really straightforward. Okay, you don't want something like is not logged in, and then true means it's not logged in. So it's like this not logged in, and then false will be not logged in. That means logged in. So it's like really you have to like think twice, like pause a little bit to think about it. So you don't want something like that. So you don't want this. Okay, is the login, and remember we can actually declare the data type. So of course you can is logging, and then you know what, you can actually get some like integer information. It's okay, and then you can print it out. But that's not what we want. Okay, you can sort of do something like this. So basically you can like use 0 or 1, some integer to actually do that, but that's not what I want. Okay, I want you to give specific Boolean true or false. But you know what, you can sort of walk around by using the variable and then do the manual change of the type. Doesn't really matter. Okay, still launching. I'm gonna wait a little bit because the first time it actually like run a whole simulator out, so you have to like wait a bit when the first time you run. And I'm gonna pause a little bit until it got like actually printed out. Then we continue. So yeah, I already paused it because I don't want to like record too many of the like waiting time here, and I started coughing. So yeah, I'm just to wait it out. Yeah, start. Yeah, so yeah, I paused a little bit so you can actually see, you can actually print the one out, but I don't want that. I want like a Boolean. So I want to specifically say, hey, I want a bool here, and this is logging. Say, yeah, I want a logging. So remember, space at the equal sign, left and right, same space, and then I'm going to say true, or I'm going to say false. Really simple. It's logged in, and then we can actually print it out. Okay, let's print it and see what will happen. The Boolean true, and you know what? True. Really simple. Okay, so you can say something about. So for example, you're making an app. So yeah, I will refrain using the game example because I really want to use like in game. I often got like a lot of state machine. By the way, it's like a different state, and you can like, because state machine can get like attached to the player and got different state, and actually say in the air and all that, and then play a specific animation. It would be really fun. Recently I'm like doing the project, so I got tons of examples on that project, but it doesn't really matter. So for example, if you like making an app, say you, yeah, in iOS we got like a dark mode or not a dark mode. Okay, basically right now you don't actually need to write this code yourself, because you can get like a default, and the system default settings, and everything will be changed. But if you want to get complete control, you can actually write something like this. So is dark mode. So normally other people will, like the user will choose dark mode unless they want like really bright. Is dark mode enabled. So enable. Yeah, is dark mode enabled, and then you can say we got a true example, so we get false. So then you can actually print it out. Is dark mode enabled, and then it's false, so it's not enabled. You actually print it out, true or false. Really simple one here. Okay, true or false. So basically, so for example, you want to add a little bit of logic, so we get like a loop or something like that. Okay, while if it is true, and then we're going to say something. If it's false, we're going to say something. Okay, so that's basically using the Boolean as a switch. Switch it on, you got like electric current, and then you can run this, and actually the whole thing, the light bulb will go up. Okay, it's like a logic gate. So if you like false, the logic gate, like a gate closed, and the current can't run, everything can't run. It's like we will talk about like the whole loop or some logic is controlled by the Boolean. So Boolean decide to like sort of treat this as a switch. Okay, switch it on or off using Boolean. So if you think about it, every scenario you want to using Boolean to change things. Okay, you want to change things using some switch, some sort of switch, you use Boolean. Really, really simple one. Okay, so of course you can also like make it variable, like print it out, but unless you are doing some debug info, so you technically you can actually do that. The log, the user login status, okay, and then you can like insert this variable, so is logged in, something like that, and then you can actually print it out, and then you can the dark mode status, something like that. I'm just to save you folks all this typing. Okay, the user's login status true, so that means this is logging, and then you can like add a logic. So if it's true, then like inside another value, and then print that value out, something like that. Right now, I don't think that's a very difficult some concept, true and false. So I think one video will do the explanation. So let's continue to move forward. Okay, so I pause the recording, so hopefully that will do. So to store like true, this scenario you want to using Boolean to change things. Okay, you want to change things using some switch, and then concept true or false. Yeah, that's done pretty brilliantly. Okay, so Boolean okay, that's another video down, and let's think about it. Integer, float, double, string, and for characters, yeah, I think that's worth discussing, because you can actually get like emoji or specific characters. So if one character is not like a string is like multiple characters, but I think that's self-explanatory. Okay, but for emoji, there's like a special kind of character, and so emoji's character that do got involved. So yeah, I think maybe just a one short video about the emoji, because yeah, for Swift UI sometimes I just use emoji as a material, just to got like a printed directly, but emojis commercial use, I believe the emoji is commercially viable, so you can actually use emoji. Emoji's copyright open for all. The design can be copyrighted. The vulnerability can be protected, especially acquired by a specific company. And tech giants have their own unique emoji design, using them without permission could land you in hot water. So open emoji sites. So Twimoji is CC BY 4.0. Yeah, OpenMoji, Notomoji by Google are Commercial use result require attribution. Proprietary from set, so it's a copyrighted, non-commercial purpose on Apple device. Commercial projects. So, guideline may use Unicode character that render Apple's emoji in their app and metadata using other platforms embedded directly in your app's binary. So it means you Unicode character. Stick to Unicode. Oh, that's a bummer. So we can't actually type the emoji. So the emoji, Apple's emoji is like proprietary. Yeah. They're using the Unicode scale value. Incorporated grammar face, Unicode character table. Multiple emoji, we can chain it. Yeah, that's good. Like handling complex emoji. Multiple scalar. Like skin tone. Yeah. If I just incorporate emoji directly, would I be? Apple may use Unicode characters that render as Apple emoji in the app and app metadata. Apple emoji may not be using other platform embedded directly in the app binary. This means you are clear when you use a Unicode character. Avoiding embedding emojis, images. By sticking to using emoji as a Unicode character, you align with the Unicode character rather than specific Unicode. So user actually would tap the emoji they want inserted. That basically is a Unicode. Yeah. Grimy face. So basically it's a Unicode. By inserting emoji as Unicode with text, you will here understand the text input method. Okay, that's something that I believe a lot of developers do not actually think it, because that's something a little bit tricky here, because normally we don't think about it, just directly input. Yeah, I think that's worth sharing, showing emoji and symbols. Okay, yeah. So what about like smile emoji? So symbol. Okay, I want to test something, right? So I want to test whether I can get the emoji by using the scatter in Unicode scatter. Let's run this. String format. Unicode scatter. Corresponding Unicode scatter. So what about like Unicode scatter printed out? What about that? I got like multiple this. And then what about input some this? Yeah, so I can actually get this. Okay, and I'm going to do something in reverse. Okay, so what about I reverse this, and to then I can like let name. What about let emoji and this Unicode string slash. I will just do that in reverse. Unicode, get the Unicode here, and I can print the emoji here to see whether it got like a rendered. Okay, we can't do U plus. Yeah, sorry, U plus will be this here. So sorry. Yeah, that's pretty good. Second edge. Invalid decoration emoji. Yeah, emoji 2. What about this? So that should get rid of the error. Print emoji. Print emoji 2 here. Okay, that should do. Okay, so yeah, so I think this works. Explain. I'm going to add this to the actual bootcamp, so hopefully help some of you folks and save you folks a little bit of time. Of course, anything can be achieved with a little bit of research, and so the value added part is to save you folks a little bit of time. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to check the streaming status because okay, still live. That's good. Okay, at least I got something. There's still there, not. Okay, yeah, let's continue. Login status. Yeah. All right. So we talk about the Boolean, integer, float, double, and string. The funny thing about strings is that strings are like a really long series of characters, but of course we can use like single character or emoji even. I think emoji is a special single character. And you know what? There's like a little bit copyright issue, little bit pitfall, even though Apple already make it really hard for you to actually fall in, but you have to be aware, okay? So by the way, I did a little bit of research, so just hear me out. I think everything, especially when concerned to legal issue, requires you to pay special attention. And I'm just giving you a generalized information. If you like really dive deeper and like involve some business decision, do consult your lawyer. Okay, so yeah, big disclaimer here. And so this is a string. We're already pretty familiar with it. So what I'm gonna do is to actually get most of it like a comment, because I don't want all this to actually be printed out. So yeah, get everything commented. Just delete this out. Okay. So if I run this, hopefully everything will be clear. Let's talk about characters. Character, just one character, one letter. That's the character. So for example, if let's talk about the letter let, because we're talking about grade. So once the grade has been given, you don't want anything to change. Okay, so let grade. This can be a character type. So character, yeah, character set, yeah, character. And then you know what? You can use this A. Hopefully, A for average. Okay, Asia standards. A should be the thing that everyone aiming for. Okay, I'm really strict, by the way. So you know what? Everything is fine. You can actually print it out, and you can say, the grade, the string, the grade is, and then you know what? Insert things. And the grade will be the grade. And you know what? If I print it, the grade is a single character. We can print that. What about edit? Can I run this? We can't, because yeah, just one line of error code, and I'm going to make myself a little bit smaller so I can actually see it. Or maybe not a little bit smaller, just to change this. So you got error cannot convert value of type string to a specified type character, because you got more character and character, string them together to a really long text. So you can't do that. Yeah, as simple as that. So you have to get like 1 and get like A, B, C. What about B? Okay, you can actually do that. No error. As simple as that. The grade is B. Okay. Okay, pause this a little bit. But you know what? There's a special character, and we call that emoji. That's I believe it's from Japanese. E is for face, okay. And by the way, I also got a shameless self-promotion here. I got like a Japanese bootcamp as well. You can check it out. Okay, so E is for face, like E. Like this is atama, kubi, right? Like mune, all that. You can check it out. So E is for the face, right? Moji is like a text, so it's like a face text. It's a great way to convey a lot of information, innuendo, and all that. Internet culture, right? So if you think about this, we can actually put emoji here. So let's emoji, and you know what? We can still using character as a data type. That kind of shape of box can get emoji inside and get a specific character A, B, C, D, and all that. As long as it's just one character, that we do. So you know what? We get emoji, like an emoji. Let's input some emoji. Just play around with this. Input, we got show emoji and symbol. Okay, it's like input system here. Okay, show emoji. Right now I already show. So actually get it here. Where is it? Sorry. Right now, yeah. Show. Click. You can show and you can choose. Let's get a smiley face, like a gram. Okay. This one. I love this one. So get like a cheeky little feeling to it. Okay. One character. What I'm gonna do is print it out as well. My mood. And then I'm gonna insert this emoji. Okay, emoji, and then run. I see my mood is, yeah, pretty happy. Okay, the grade is B, and my mood is pretty happy, pretty cheeky, right? So far so good. And of course, you can just play around. What about I get like a 2 emoji? Can I just run this? Cannot, because it's considered a string. Okay, you can't do that unless you got just one emoji. Really simple. But I also want to stress that while you are using emoji, you have to be extremely careful, because the emoji that you are using right now is Apple's proprietary emoji. Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit about this because that's a little bit developers' pitfall. Okay, especially yeah, I've seen a lot of developers actually using the emoji as some sort of like an icon, some buttons, some like a UI design, because you know there's like a ship it fast mentality, and I want to talk a little bit about this because there is like a proprietary asset involved here. Yeah, so finish recording, and so basically every time I talk about some like pitfall issue or like sensitive issue or a issue that require a little bit like legal advice, I tend to like make specific video about this just to raise the awareness, because for indie dev, we sometimes like just ignore all this like legal issues, and later like made a mistake and like later fall into that pitfall, and I don't want you folks to fall into that pitfall. So that's the specific video. Yeah, I'm going to pause a tiny little bit. Yeah, because my coffee is almost done. I'm going to like get 100 and then add more coffee. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to pause this video a little bit. Okay, so right now I'm gone, and I will be back in 1 or 2 minutes because I want to like add water. I'm constantly coughing, so yeah, sorry. Alright, I'm back with some sports drink. Okay, with some sports drink. I'm gonna mix things up a little bit. Gather it with coffee. Oh my gosh. Recording bootcamp, to be honest, is a monumental task. Okay, it's not easy at all, and sometimes you got like sometimes you got like really frustrated because you are doing your best like to make things, and sometimes some competitors, or I'm not sure is that they will like intentionally buy your bootcamp, okay, and leave you a really bad review and then refund it, and so the review is there. And I'm pretty cool about this, but it's pretty weird because some of the field I receive a lot of malicious review. Okay, so like buy it, leave a bad review, and refund it, buy it, refund, yeah. But all the other were pretty fine. So it's keep me wondering, is there, because some of specific, like say specific field, the competitors at that field, okay, so only got bad review from that. So yeah, keep wondering. I'm pretty cool about everything, okay, and I never play it dirty because I enjoy this, okay. I enjoy all this like sharing of infos, and yeah. So yeah, I'm not complaining. I just pretty curious because I got like a really different fields bootcamp, and only one specific field got like really like malicious review and then refund. Yeah, that's pretty weird. Okay, it doesn't really matter for me. I just doing my job, okay, and focus on providing and value adding. Okay, so I'm so cool about that. Okay, かっこいいです. Really cool about it. So I want to test whether I can like use different characters. What about Chinese? Can I use the Chinese character? Let's change this to some Chinese. What about this? Can I like print it out? Yeah, because it's Unicode. So this is Unicode as well. So we can actually like loop to Unicode because we can get a scalar value. 4 characters, 4 formats. 1, 2, 3, 4. Scalar value and Unicode scalar value, and convert this numerical value to 4 digits hexadecimal string. So basically you can like change the value to hexadecimal string. Yeah, let's go with this. So let's change that to English. Yeah, let's continue. Since nobody is here leaving me any chat info, my previous expectations that while I'm like pausing, I can like focus on replying and chatting with you folks. But since nobody is here, I'm still pretty small YouTuber. Okay, so yeah, life is harsh. Don't worry, I'm pretty cool about it. Everything doesn't really matter. Okay, let's continue. Focus on the job at hand. So, as promised, I want to first discussed a little bit about the legal issue of the emoji. Okay, so by the way, if you like choose the emoji using all this to show emoji symbol and actually choose a specific emoji, like this crying symbol, something like that, this emoji is proprietary emoji by Apple. Okay, so you know what? You can't actually use this other than in the specific app that you design. So basically, if even though you got like the emoji inside of the app, UI or something, okay, and then you like use this specific design and you print it out, okay. I believe you print it out for a promotion, maybe. That's kind of okay, but a kind of gray area, because Apple only allow you to use that specific, say, SF symbol, SF fonts, as well as the Apple proprietary emoji inside of it. Okay? If you get like outside of this app, you might encounter some legal gray area. So be special, pay special attention to the Apple's fonts, icon, as well as emoji. And you know what? The emoji is a character. You can't act like the two emojis because that will be like two characters. And so what the heck is going on with the emoji? Because it seems that it's just one character for one emoji. And what about, say, different language? They also use one character. So I want to show you folks the like what's beneath it. So basically it's like Unicode. I already showed you the answer. But let me just show you different characters that still works. So for example, Chinese. This is like Chinese, Zhong, right? It's like a center or middle, like middle kingdom. Let me use say Japanese, hiragana, as well. So okay, I'm going to I'm going to type different characters. So let Chinese also using character to give you Chinese. Let Japanese also give you characters and give you Japanese. So okay, or wasabi. Okay, wasabi. Yeah, that's like a multiple characters. Wasabi. You can't do that because that will be a string. So what about wa? I believe that will do. Like sakura wasabi. Okay, yeah. And of course you can print it out. Okay, you can make the Chinese here. You can make the Japanese here. Just for fun. Okay, I want to show you folks that I can actually get it printed out. So the great mood, yeah, Chinese, Japanese, one character. But I also want to show you folks what's going on under the hood. Okay, so I'm going to write a little bit of code so you folks can actually see it. So for example, the emoji, let emoji character. Okay, so basically it's just a series of a scalar, and I want to loop it. So for scalar in, and then I'm going to loop this emoji. Okay, so basically emoji is just a series of Unicode got rendered, and then you can actually see the emoji here. So you can use Unicode scalar, and then we're going to print it out using the formatting. So Unicode, make it a string, Unicode scalar, and then we're going to using the string formatting to print it out. So I can make a string. I'm going to be using u plus slash and make it string, because I also want to use specific format string output. So format, and then I'm going to use keep like 4-digit. So 4, okay, using this format, and I want to get the scalar dot value. Okay, so praise plus, yeah, basically it's like Unicode. Let's try it out. Hopefully you'll run the first time. Yeah, so Unicode is something like this. You're using a sort of a transform to this number. And you know what? By using this, by just typing this, you can actually print things out. Okay? So for example, I just using this to get the Unicode and using this format to print it out. So basically, say emoji is this. This is a series of Unicode. And if you input that Unicode, you can also render this. Let me show you. So for example, you can say let, say we get like emoji. Okay, we get emoji, and then emoji 2, because we already got like emoji 1 here, emoji 2 equals 2, and then you can using a string of inputs, but using that specific Unicode input. Okay, and then Unicode input will be something like this. So I just copy and paste Unicode here. So this will be a specific series of string that if you want to print it, you'll get automatically rendered, because we got, this is like everyone knows, because Unicode, as the name suggests, is like uni, like one code. Everyone knows, it's the consensus. If you see this, you render it. Okay, and basically it's just to convey this information. And Apple said, oh, this emoji, okay, I got our proprietary design emoji. You want to like a smiley face? I'll give you a smiley face. That's basically how this works. So let me show you. So for example, you want to actually print it out. So we can actually print this emoji too. Okay, let me show you. So yeah, run. Yeah, we got an emoji here called print it out. Remember, this is like emoji too. You can add a line here so you folks can actually see. We got a line. Okay, so this specific emoji 2 got printed out. Sorry, I pause this video a little bit because yeah, it's constantly coughing. I can't stop it. So if you print it out, so basically you're printing these series of Unicode string, and you automatically render to this specific emoji. And this is just considered one character. The same goes for adding characters in different language. So we just using the scalar and get emoji and get like a Unicode scalar. We got that, get a specific format, print it out. But we can also use this bunch of code, but change the loop, the object that we're in the loop. We previously looped the emoji, but what about say Japanese? We got like wasabi wa. This is like a wa. So we can change the emoji to this Unicode scalar, and then we'll get scalar value. And then we can also, we can get everything here and change that say Chinese as well, just to make this Japanese to Chinese. Yeah, that's scalar printed as well. So we can actually get the specific Unicode scalar, Chinese scalar. Yeah, I'm going to just copy and paste to just save you folks a little bit of time. I get Japanese scalar and emoji scalar for the separation. Okay, and then we can get the emoji, print the emoji. Yeah, we don't get the scalar yet, so let's just run this so you folks can actually see what's going on here. And while I got run, I'm going to, yeah, I already got the answer. So I'm going to get this and print this, and get this, print this, get this, print this. Okay, the first emoji scalar is emoji, right? So emoji here, and then we got like, this is like Japanese. So Japanese scalar will be this. Okay, copy, paste, done. Chinese, copy, paste here. And you know what? Down. And yeah, I changed this to Japanese. It'll be Chinese. Okay, Chinese. Really simple. Run and wait for the results. And you know what? Emoji, Japanese, wa, as well as Chinese. This is like a zhong. Everything got printed out. Fairly easy. So I want you folks to actually know what's going on under the hood. You can actually control and actually see the Unicode before they got rendered. And why I'm sharing you this is because if you want to add, say, emoji or something like proprietary, you don't want to just to get this specific, say, image version. You want to use the Unicode. You can't possibly like proprietary this, okay? It's just a bunch of code. You make this inside of a string or whatever. And then say, Apple, run this, got your proprietary things, you got printed out, doesn't really matter. But I want you, the most material that you are holding is the, say, Unicode. And then you go to like a, Google got like a roto, that no tofu, okay? A bit like a tofu font, okay? So it's like a no-to font. We got like a lot of open source thing. And then using the Unicode as well as a serial string, okay? You got all this to like a basic information, and then you just use that to a different platform, okay? Then you can actually use this, okay? Really, really simple one here. And yeah, so basically that's what I'm trying to show you folks, okay? So why there's ambiguous use of Japanese, find this candidate. Okay, this ambiguous use, so I may need to change his name. Okay, on this candidate. Okay, I got another candidate because I let another. Yeah, so I may just make it 2 and 2, and this is like a Chinese. Because like I let it twice. Then that's like character, or I can just make it a character. Yeah, or I just make it like a 2. Let's just make it 2, okay? I want like really quick fix, okay? It's just to get rid of this warning, okay? Oops, I think that's all. Yeah, let's continue. Okay, so we solved the character problem, and then we can get like a more complex data type like tuple, array, dictionary, sets, and there's like really special one in Swift is called optional, because like everything can be like new. So then we can get any. Yeah. Ooh, I already like stream for 1 hour. That's pretty. 1 hour 10 minutes. Okay, that's a really long time. Yeah, I'm gonna rest a little bit. So things. Let me check. Things maybe nobody is here. Okay. Okay, it doesn't really matter. I'm still like doing things for you folks. Even though got like nobody watching. That's it. That's how hardcore I am. Okay, because I really want to make make it and finish it so folks can actually see and help you a little bit. Okay, so yeah, let me check. Maybe okay, nobody joined the chat. Okay, yeah, if you see this in like a rerun or something like that, yeah, join the chat next time. Okay, so yeah, thanks for your time, and I'm going to end the stream.